everyone, Sawmill Charlie. Well, it's July the 20th. It's about 11 o'clock. It's been overcast this morning. Temperatures are right around 80 degrees. Humidity is a lot less than what it was last week. It was quite unbearable last week as far as I was concerned. So the honey supers are off. It's time for me to do my summer mite treatment. And in past years, I have been doing Apiguard, and I was tested by the National Honeybee Survey last year, and my results came back, and actually we kind of knew that the mite load was going to be high by just judging how many mites were in the drone brood at that time. And the results came back to where I had about 10 mites per 300 bees. So Apiguard just did not work. And so I finished up that year with Formic Pro like I normally do in September, and then I do oxalic acid vapor throughout the winter time. So this year I'm going to be trying a new product for me, which is Apiguard, which is a thymol based gel product. I am going to put it on the hives over a 4-week period. I've decided to play it safe, not knowing the product and its constraints. You know, it is a temperature sensitive product like Formic Pro is. So I would like to apply this probably somewhere around 80 to 85 degrees and nothing over 90 degrees. Been doing a lot of research, been talking to a lot of folks on my Friday night bee chat at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, getting some guidance. Just watched Bob Binney's video he produced back in 2023. He said he would not put it on if it was 90 degrees or hotter. He has not too much problem between 80 and 85. He had different amounts to put on depending on the size of the hive. Now I'm running 3 medium, which is basically 2 deep boxes. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it safe. I don't know the product that well. I have no experience. I'm going to go with what the recommendations on the label say. Anything over 77 degrees, cut your dosage in half. The normal dosage is 50 grams. I'm going to be putting 25 grams on over a 4-week period. And I think that'll be the most safest way for me to apply it. Now, some of the instructions I'll say that you must adhere to is number 1, no entrance reducers. You must have your entrance wide open. And then I run screen bottom boards, and they say to take your sticky board or this piece of coroplast and slide it under and block the screen bottom board. The reasoning behind that is the vapor of this product is heavier than air, so it's going to sink from the top of the hive down. And also, it also works by the bees tracking through it and carrying it around throughout the hive. They also eat this stuff, and then over time the product actually vaporizes away within inside the hive, or it kind of dries up as far as leaving the gel residue. Something else noted by Bob Binney is that even though the product is disappeared off of one of these cards that this company gives you to put it on, there is still a smell of thymol within the hive, so it doesn't really dissipate. I guess the fumes kind of get into the woodenware and that kind of stuff. So that's what we're going to do. Also, you want them to have space above this card so they can walk over top of it and get into it. So I am going to put on I think this is about a 2-inch shim that I've made up on top of the top box, and then I'll put this card on top of the frames, squirt my 25 grams of jelly on there, and that's pretty much it. I will come back in 7 days as long as the weather's permitted, as far as temperature wise goes, and I'll be checking temperatures anywhere from a 3 to 5 day out. I think that we talk about flash points on the Friday night talk show, how you don't want it to flash real quick as far as the vapor goes. You want to kind of let it come out slowly, and so you want to try to keep that temperature range between 85 or less for at least the first 3 to 4 days, so it doesn't be detrimental to your hive. You can run the bees out of the hive if it gets too hot, or if you put too much of this product on. So let's go ahead and get ready. The bees are out flying. They've been pestering me. That's why I got my veil on. I'm going to go ahead and put the chloroplast board in. I've got the entrance reducer out. I'll go ahead and put my shim on, and then we will suck up a dose of the product in this syringe that they supply and put it on. So let's go ahead and get that done. I'll get my gloves on and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I've got my gloves on. Everything is ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and take the top off. The chloroplast board is in place. Screen bottom board is closed up, and of course the entrance reducer has been removed. We got bees. I'm gonna go ahead and put the shim on. And we got the card. We put that right in the middle. Here's a tub of Apiguard. Got to get the terminology right. If I can find the lid. What you do, you just suck it up. And then you squirt it back out to get the right amount of dosage. There's 25 right there. I'm going to go ahead and squirt it on there, and that is really all you have to do. Put the inner cover back on, and we're done. So this dose here will be good for 7 days, and then I'll come back and then put another 25 grams on and do that repeated until we get the 4th dose on, and after that it's all over with. So hopefully this will help you in making your decision whether or not you want to use this product. So until next time, please like, subscribe, click the notification bell, share my videos with your friends, and have fun with your bees.